Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am on hub.hadescraft.com and I have a very good episode for you guys today because I've been doing a ton of stuff off camera that I have to show you, and at the very end I have a very special build design that not many people know in the world. So it'll be pretty good, and I pretty much guarantee every single person on a faction server will be wanting to use it, and it might cause some problems. It is a tiny bit OP, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. But before we get started, shout out to LD Wizard here. He actually donated just before I started recording, so shout out to him. Plus, he gave me a gourd apple and a lava bucket. I needed a lava bucket for the trick that I'm going to do at the end of the video. So massive shout out to him. And also, Oreo Dreams gave me a set of P4. So I've got my kit here that I just used today, and I also have the P4 that Oreo Dreams gave me. So I might do a little drop party at the end of the video as well, who knows? Even though on this account I kind of need all the gear I can get, but I might do a small drop party at the end. I have the thing planned at the end. Shout out to everyone who donates, not only Wizard here, but everyone who donates. A massive thank you to you, and everyone who likes and shares the videos. Thank you so much to you as well, because it's because of you guys that I'm recording right now. Let's go ahead and check out my home. We'll go home top 2. I think that's the warp at the top. It's been a few days since I've played. If it's not, we'll have to warp again. But I think this is the one up the top, because I want to give you guys a little update. Yep, here we go. So this is right at the top of my base. People have been raiding it, and they've managed to destroy my little platform. They're building some massive nether thing that I have no idea what that's for. There's a little sign that says jump in the water when you're on fire. These guys have been upgrading their farms a lot. This is what I wish I could show you guys if I had the time, but let's just jump down here real quick. And over to that. Oop, just got it. That's good. Alright, so check out their farms. That is what I would want to build if I had the land of a bigger faction, and if I had the time. Have a look at that. That looks a bit dodgy on the insides, but basically they're all potatoes. That's all wheat. Tons of sugarcane. Up here I think they're growing something. They might have been going for mushrooms on that layer. Not sure. And up the top, cocoa beans. So bam, massive farms, extremely good. They'll be making a ton of money from that. And they're also protecting my base, kind of. So that's another good thing. We will quickly jump into the F home part of the base. What does that mean? You are not a member of any faction. What? What does that even mean? Let's test this in chat. We'll say, hey, I'm not even in my own faction anymore. Well, that's awkward. /F who Hades Army. Okay, so my other account is actually the only one left in the faction. It must have kicked me because I haven't logged in long enough for a while. So I'm going to have to log back on my admin account and invite myself back to my own faction. Lucky I had that admin account in there. Hey. Alright, bear it back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back after logging onto the Hades MC account and re-inviting Hades Production to the faction. I will quickly explain why it kicked me due to inactivity, because there is quite a few reasons, but you guys might not know about it, so I thought I'd quickly explain it. The first reason, which is probably the most important reason, is because if people log onto the server, create a faction, claim a ton of land, and then leave the server, never come back, we don't want that land staying claimed and griefed forever. It'll eventually get unclaimed if all the people in the faction are inactive and they all leave. Then the land will be unclaimed, so new people can walk out of spawn and claim that land, or raid the base, whatever. It's a really good way of keeping the map fresh and stopping it from being just claims everywhere. And the other reason is because a lot of people have alts on Minecraft, and we don't want one guy like me, or just like anyone who's in a solo faction, to invite 100 of their alts. I know I have one, but we don't want someone inviting 100 of their alts and getting a ton of power, claiming like 50 blocks of land, and then just sitting on it all day, just by themselves in the faction. It'll be really hard to lose the power if there's only one of them in the faction, and they have all those alts. And they'll have so much land claims because of all the people, then it'll just be ridiculous. No one person could need all that. So what happens is those alts will be inactive because he can't log on to all of them every day, and if he does, then he deserves to keep them, I guess. But the point is that inactive alts will be kicked, and then he will lose his land and his power. So that is the reasons behind that. And I'm just going to quickly go to... Oh, I was going to F home before I stopped doing that, wasn't I? F home, let's go. Because I have actually been raided. As you can see up the top here, it looks like a tiny bit more work was done on raiding. That top bit's a little bit demolished. But most of the raiding work was down here. Because they saw my farm, and they decided to take advantage of that there wasn't any water down here. And if we just jump through here real quick. Bam! People have been raiding through here. This is what I did really quickly. This is where they were shooting TNT from. And I realised that this isn't my land. Look, if we hit it, this is the territory of FaZe. And the TNT must have came from them. Because how else do you get a hole like this without a hole there? What I'm assuming they did was destroyed the wall here, shot TNT, but then replaced Smoothstone, pretending it wasn't them. Because otherwise that's impossible. How could TNT come straight down and then across like that? It is impossible, and that's the only explanation, because they can't build here, because this is my territory right here. Look at this, guys. This is my territory, and right there it's FaZe. So I think they're being a bit dodgy, and the TNT must have come from their faction. Then they must have covered it up with Smoothstone, pretending it wasn't them. So that is extremely dodgy. Or if anyone knows how someone might have done that, someone might have used creeper eggs. But then again, why would they do that and not use it on the chests on the inside? Because you can donate for creeper eggs. So that's literally the only way they could have done it, is from this faction. So that's a bit dodgy. But what I've done is I just placed some water up here. Just some really basic water buckets. And if we can just get ourselves back up into our base here. I just kept that open so I could show this off, but now I'm going to close it up again. And we might end up putting water around the whole thing, but for now, there's nothing really down here worth raiding, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just going to leave it how it is. What happened to my cocoa beans? I think I moved them somewhere. I was doing some adjustments down, they might be in the chest up there. But have a look at this, guys. So, there's two doors. This is the door you use like normal. But on the other side, there is no door here. But when you push this across, pull it back, bam, there's a door here. So no matter what, it's blocked off to stop intruders. If they raided into this bit, then they couldn't get past this wall here because there's all doors. So they'd still have to open the door. And the exact same thing on this side. So it's just an extra layer of security. I really liked it. It looks like a really nice basic design. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had for down here. I have another example of something I want to build, but it is a trap. And I'm not going to be building the trap in my base. I'm actually going to be building it in the nearby desert. I've already got something prepared for you guys. So I'm going to go do that now. Let's just make sure I keep all this shut in case someone does get in. Because if you remember a few episodes ago, someone actually got in the base. So we can't be too careful here. I reckon we put a piece of dirt right there. We make sure these are closed. There we go. All good, all good. Let's go. Actually, we'll just go home. Top again. Actually, it was top 2. Quick move. Top 2. That was the one I needed to go to. And we'll go on a little adventure to the desert. And I'll show you how to build some really good PvP traps. It is a brand new design, pretty much. I know a few people have done it before, but I haven't seen many on this server. So it'll be a good little announcement for everyone who watches my videos, learning something new. We'll jump down here. As long as we land in water, we won't take any damage. And I want to check something out really quickly. No, I need to get out of the water before I drown. Why is there so much water? Let's go this way. I can't even actually see anything here. I swear there was a little gap of water in between mine and their base. Apparently there's not. Well, that's a bit awkward. I thought there was air space under there, but there's not. So we'll just have to jump down this way. There we go. And I'll show you the little adjustments I made to the bottom of my base. Because there was some confusion with my... a few episodes ago when I put the half slabs down and I told you guys that that actually stopped sand. There was a little bit of confusion there. So I've got to I need my Acro Affinity enchants, but I don't have them at the moment. Let's see if we can just use redstone torches to make air pockets. There we go. See, that gave me all my air bubbles back. That's what you use to build underwater. It doesn't need to be redstone. You can use normal. Actually, it looks like they've all been destroyed. I put some half stones. I built this little wall here, but that was just for the lols. I actually had some half stone slabs here before, but it looks like they're gone. Let's give ourselves some more air real quick. There we go. So it looks like I got rid of them. I don't remember doing that. Maybe they got TNT'd or something. But yeah, what I was going to do is put half stone slabs around here. Not right next to your obsidian, because people can land TNT on top of it. But if you put it one block further away, that stops people from stacking up sand. And it also stops them from landing TNT and blowing up your obsidian. So if you do want to put the half slabs there, make sure to not put them against your wall. Make sure to put them one block out. And you'll be a lot safer, guys. So make sure to do that. Off we go to build some traps. Going to cut the video here because it'll take me 4 hours to swim out of this. I'll tell you when I'm in the desert. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to swim there because I'm going to put a hidden chest there for you guys to come and loot. For the first person who watches this video, they will get to loot the good stuff in the chest that I leave behind. I'm going to leave all the resources to build the trap. So which way was this desert? I think it was north. So, yeah, that looks like it's it. The desert over here. Alright, come on, let's go. Do I have any lily pads on me? No, I do not. That's no good. Oh, we can swim over here. While I'm swimming and finding my little test build area, I should probably announce the winner of the free rank. I forgot if I announced one last episode, so I'm just going to give away another free rank today. Why not? I told you guys every 2 episodes, but if I forget, which is most likely, I'm just going to do one every episode. Why not? So I'm doing one this episode anyway. The winner is Ender Captain 05. So ENDERCAPTAIN 05. Congratulations. You won the free rank on your chosen server, which was Mind Frenzy. So a massive shout out to you. And if anyone wants to enter the competition, don't forget, it's not too late. It'll be for every single episode in this series you can enter. All you have to do is type your in-game name and what server you want in the comments. Just write IGN, HadesMC, and I want it on Prison. Or I want it on MF. Or I want it on PvP. Bam, you type that in the comment section. You will be officially in the running to win a free rank on the server, which is great. I really love giving away free ranks, and it really helps encourage you guys to really support my channel, and I appreciate it so much. Let's type /ptime_day here, see if that works. Yes, good old ptime command, so we're not building in the dark here. That's for donators. I think Warrior gets it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I had access to it and I'm a Warrior. So /ptime_day, extremely useful. And here is the little tests I was doing for my traps. And this is where my hidden chest will be. Right there, guys. Bam. I'm going to leave this chest filled with resources at the end of this episode. So if you guys are the first ones to go find this chest, you will get all my leftover resources and you can build your own traps. Anyway, the first thing involves lily pads, water, and sand or gravel. They're the 3, and there's some diamond blocks in here, wink wink, you might be able to get them as well. So what you want to do is you want to dig out a hole where you want your trap to be. And once you've done that, we're going to be abusing a very simple bug. They might fix this bug in future versions of Minecraft, but for now, it is not fixed. So you guys can abuse it as much as you want. You may have seen it before in single player or something. When you walk up to sand and it's kind of like floating in midair, there's no examples here. And when you punch it, all the sand around it falls as well. So that's the bug we're abusing, and I'll show you how to do it. What you want to do is you want to make an infinite water source real quick. Okay guys, sorry about that. I got interrupted by some background noise, but basically all I did off camera was move the infinite water source from inside the trap to up here out of the way. Really easy to grab. It is also better to have up here in case I put down my water buckets and covered them up or lost them somehow. At least I've always got a backup refill station here to refill my water buckets. Alright, so back into building it. The basic idea for any trap is to always have it look really hidden or put some really good bait. So that's why I have the diamond blocks here, because I'm going to be putting some awesome bait in this trap. Let's go grab these blocks back. I just put the bait right in the middle. So I only need one really, that'll do. So there's my bait right in the middle of my trap. I could make this an odd number, or way deeper, or way further out, whatever I want. You can build this trap any size you want, or have any amount of bait up the top. At the moment this is in wilderness, so people will be able to mine that, and that will actually activate the trap. Because, as I said before, we're making that glitchy sand that when you hit one they all fall, and that's the same concept here. You update this block, all the sand will fall. Now, to be able to make that glitchy sand, you need water buckets. Now, I'm just going to quickly grab this here, and we're filling in the whole bottom of our trap with water. So there we go, place it here, place that one there, place it there. How much is that filled up? We can do it a tiny bit more, I guess. Let's just fill up the whole thing, why not? There we go, the whole thing's full now. And what you want to do is you want to get your lily pads and you want to put it over the water. Now, you're probably looking at this going, how is this a trap, Hades? But, here it comes. This is the glitch, guys. Lily pads count as full blocks. So when you put sand on top of it, the sand automatically floats. Now, this alone is not the bug, but this mixed in with the next step is a bug. Have a look at this, guys. If I try and destroy this lily pad with my hand, it does not get destroyed. That's because Mojang patched it, because lily pads being destroyed don't count as updating this square, so it doesn't update the sand. But they didn't think about when you place sand underneath the lily pad pops off. It doesn't have to be sand, it can be any block. So what you do is you just chuck a bunch of sand underneath the lily pads and it knocks them all off. So Mojang kind of failed there, and I don't know if they're going to patch it, but if they do, it's a bit too late because Hades has already told 50,000 people on YouTube. So there we go. We'll destroy this. I think it has actually been around for a while, so they probably knew about it, but it was just the fact that they tried to patch it and kind of failed. So there we go. We'll knock these ones out. Knock them out. Keep knocking them all out. We want to get rid of all the water, because water was only used to place the lily pads, because no one needs water in a trap. Water's for protecting things, not killing people. But there we go, we hid away all that. Now we have the glitched floating sand and the bait stuff right here. So what happens if you place a block on top of any of this glitched sand, or if you knock away a block on top of any of the glitched sand, it will fall and kill you. Well, it's obviously not going to kill you yet, but just say you wanted to put lava down here, you just put lava in this corner here, so it falls down, lava in this corner so it falls. You don't want to put lava at the bottom, because you got to remember that the sand's going to fall. So you got to make sure lava's up on these blocks, so then when the sand falls it doesn't block up the lava and they'll still die. But, of course, you can dig this as deep as you want. It does not matter. You could make it really deep and chuck hoppers down here. You replace all these blocks with hoppers, and then you have the hoppers feeding into your base. So just say your base was here. On this side of the cobblestone is my base. I would build the trap outside my base with the bait block. And when people mine the block, it makes them fall down. They fall down like 50 blocks. They hit the hoppers, die by fall damage. The hoppers will pick up all their gear and funnel it all the way through you put the hoppers all the way under here into your base, into a chest. So you get all the loot. The only bad thing about it is they, of course, get the bait sometimes. And they could also mine up your hoppers if they knew the trap was there. So it would be better to do while you're online type of thing. Only because hoppers cost a bit. If you have tons of hoppers, tons of iron, don't worry. If it's cheap enough for you, you can afford the trap, do it. You get to kill a lot of people and piss a lot of people off, so it might be worth the money for you. But anyway, so that's one way of doing it. I'll show an example. Let's pretend all this is covered up. You got to pretend this is all covered up with sand. So blah, 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 blah. Some guy's walking along. Oh, look, a diamond block in the middle of a desert. This is all they see. They don't see the holes, they just see the desert. Let's mine this block. Yay! Oh, what's this? I just fell in a hole, took fall damage, and I could be burning by lava right now. So there you go, guys. There is my trap. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to show you another version of it, which might be more practical for people without as much money. You might want to do this way. Just kill this guy real quick. Jump over here. This version of the trap is actually going to use pistons to activate it instead of using bait. that you would have to waste every time. Let's go ahead and grab the pistons out of here. We can just use a normal block should do it. Let's dump this. And a lever. Alright, so same thing. Oh, come here, zombies. You think you're so cool? Take this. Come here. That guy appeared out of nowhere. Hacker. Hacker, I call hacks on that. Alright. Water buckets, water buckets. Water buckets. Come here, water buckets. We need you. Fill this up with water. Oh, I screwed that up. It's better to place water right next to each other so they create another source block. But anyway, there we go. We can go bam. Place it in every corner to fill in quicker. There we go, very nice. All filled in. That's good. We will... Yeah, I can build this trap without setting the bait up first. With that other one, I set the bait up first because you can't place any block there afterwards. But for this one, it should be alright. If it's not alright, don't worry, you guys will get the point anyway. Chuck that there. You might want to make these traps a bit bigger. This was only for my example, guys. To be honest, this trap won't trap many people because it's pretty small. But you get the point. Alright, quickly get rid of this. Get rid of that. Place that there. We've got to get rid of all the source water blocks. Where's my shovel? I think I put my shovel away. Not good, Hades. Not good at all. Cover up them. How did that create another source block there? That's got to be a joke. Wow, this water source has spread way too quickly now. Got them. Got them. Alright, all gone. Very good stuff. Quickly get rid of this and I'll show you the other way of activating it. I don't need to clear all this. You get the point. Let's get out of here. Up here. You want to see where your thing goes to exactly. So we've got 1, 2, 3 after this. So 1, 2, 3. This should not be updated, hopefully. Yes. Okay, this is where you'd want to build it on your claimed land. So this is your claimed land right here along this border. What you want to do is you just want to chuck a piston. You'll want to put some redstone. You don't need redstone, but we'll get redstone just in case. We'll put these diamonds in here. We'll grab the redstone instead of the lily pads. And you can bring this into your little hideout tower. Can be up here. And you can have glass looking at the trap waiting for someone to walk across it. And when they walk across it, you flick the lever, the piston pushes over that, activates the sand all falls. So of course this trap could be massive, like 100 kilometers by 100 kilometers. You run back to your base, you wait for them to walk past, bam. It pushes all the sand, makes it fall down. Extremely cheap, and it basically costs you nothing at all. Because you can just get them trapped down there and then shoot arrows at them. You could expand on this trap as much as you want. I was just showing you the concept of it, so you guys can adjust it and do other tricks with it, make better traps. Now that you know the method to make falling sand like this, you can do it however you want. And you can make it as good as you want or as bad as you want. As cheap of a trap or as expensive as a trap as you want. And I think that was pretty much it for the traps this episode. But that was not all. I did promise you guys something that you most likely did not know about and that is extremely useful. And when I say that, I mean it, guys. Get ready for this. This is for Hades subscribers only. I am going to show you guys a vanilla X-ray hack that you do not need any mods for. You do not need anything at all. This will let you X-ray everyone's base. Everything altogether. I was thinking of not telling you guys because X-ray is bad, but I guess if everyone knows how to do it and it's not a mod, it's not really breaking the rules of Minecraft, is it? So I'm going to show you how to make an X-ray hack, and I do know that quite a lot of people already know the 1.6.4 version, but that has been patched in 1.7 and I'm going to show you how to do it in 1.7 as well. So here we go. I'll show you how to build this trap. What people usually do is they just dig 2 down like this. They dig this away. They get rid of the block there. They get rid of a block to the side. They put 2 pistons. They put 2 blocks. It can be anything you want. I'm just going to put cobblestone there. I'm going to quickly get out. And what they do is... We'll get rid of this block as well. They basically just activate this. Oh, we can't use cobblestone actually. My bad. It has to be a certain block, so we have to use glowstone for this. Or we can use it's a lot of blocks. You can use TNT, glowstone, redstone blocks, anything like that you can use. And basically what you do is you power both those pistons, the glowstone gets pushed into your face, and bam! We now have X-ray hacks, and we can see all around us. Look at that, guys. There's someone's base that they've obviously dug down and started to clean out. Or that might have just been a little dungeon hole, who knows? Down there, a bunch of skeletons. We could be X-raying in someone's base and seeing the people right now. Look at that. There's a minecart down there. What is that? There's some iron. There's a zombie in gold. Look at that, guys. Absolutely amazing. That is the X-ray hack in vanilla. Works on every single server pretty much. And is an extremely easy way of doing it. We'll destroy this, and now I'll show you the better way of doing it. That is the way that most people know. And to be perfectly honest, it is a terrible way. It is not efficient at all. So now I'm going to show you the better way to do it. The better way to do it is to put yourself in a tight area like this. You need to put as many blocks around you as possible, because the blocks are what you can see through. And then you want to put 2 fence down. You want to put a piece of glowstone below you, just like that. Then you want to put a piece of glowstone in front of your face. Bam! Now you have full X-ray hacks. You can look directly below you. You can look in this direction. You can look in that direction. And if you want to switch it around, all you do is hit these down. You destroy these as well. If you want to look the other direction. So you hit them. We walk over here. We place it on this side. And then we do the exact same thing. I'll show you how you can use redstone for this as well. Bam! Now we can see in this direction X-ray hacks. Looks like that's someone's base there. They've got a farm under there. They have a crafting table. We could raid that if we want in a later episode. There's my chest underneath the sand there. Definitely good. We can mine this back up. If I had TNT on me, I could use that as well. But I don't, so I'm not going to for now. And that is the 1.6.4 way of X-raying in vanilla on any server. Now, I am going to show you how to do it on 1.7. I don't think this has been released anywhere yet. This is my own design, because that way does not work on 1.7. If you want it to work, you actually, I won't include 1.7. I might do that in another video. I'm thinking of making a tutorial for this. So yeah, I'll just save it for the tutorial, guys. If you want to see how to do that X-ray hack in 1.7, so 1.7 vanilla or 1.7 servers, then you'll have to go watch the tutorial on my channel and subscribe, guys. I think that's pretty much it I had for this episode. Don't forget, subscribe, like the video, add me to your sub box for a high chance of winning the rank giveaway that I do every 2 episodes on this series. And of course, you just have to write your in-game name and the server you want it for in the description, and I'll randomly choose a winner. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you everyone who donates to the servers, likes my videos, supports me in any way possible. Hopefully you enjoyed that X-ray hack. I know a lot of people did not know about that, so now there is going to be a lot more people X-raying. Sorry guys, sorry in advance. Now everyone knows how to X-ray. At least it's fair. At least there isn't people hacking with mods, X-raying. Now at least everyone can. You can build these in your base to see intruders. You can build it while raiding other people's bases to see what they got. But yeah, stay tuned for the tutorial of how to build that X-ray machine in 1.7, because they patched it the way that I showed you then. And I'll see you later.